And continuing my bad sequels list, and I have a bunch more sequels to talk about. This next one I'm going to talk about is The Flintstones in Vega Rock Vegas. Now, the first Flintstones movie was just stupid. It was a poorly made movie, and we didn't really need to see a live action version of the Flintstones. I'm getting pretty tired of these live action versions of cartoons because they don't turn out as good as the original cartoon. But anyway, the first one was stupid, but this is about before they got married and stuff. It's actually a prequel, not really a sequel, but there was no point to this movie, and none of the original actors in it. And when I say none, I mean none. All different actors on the front right there. It was just a stupid movie. And it's even worse than the first Flintstones movie. So, really don't watch it. The next one is Dirty Dancing to Havana Nights. I like the first Dirty Dancing. Who doesn't like it? But this is just... Now, I didn't actually watch the full movie of this, but from watching parts of it, it does not look in even the slightest way good. It's just, cashing in on the original. And I really, really hate when they make sequels far apart from the original. Dirty Dancing was from 1987, but this was from 2004. It's just out of nowhere sequel. A totally unnecessary sequel. It's definitely nowhere near as good. It's not good, better than the original. Nowhere near. This is the type of sequels that I absolutely hate. It was totally unnecessary, and it's a forgotten movie because I'm sure a lot of people have forgotten about this sequel, and it should be forgotten because it sucks. Next one is Blair Witch 2: Book of Shadows. I caught this on Sci-Fi a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty bad, as everyone said it was. The first Blair Witch Project, I'm not a fan of it. I didn't really like it, but it's a whole lot better than Blair Witch 2: Book of Shadows. This movie is filmed different. It's filmed regular style. It's not filmed like the first Blair Witch with handheld camera. And I thought that's probably one of the biggest losses of the movie. And the movie just flat sucks. Actors wise, direction, the plot, everything about it just sucks. And there was no need for a sequel, as there is every sequel, but this was totally unnecessary. Next is The Rage Carrie 2. I'm pretty sure there's some people who don't even know about this movie, but again, it's another sequel made far apart from the original. The first Carrie, 1976, but this, 1999. Seriously, it's I really don't understand that concept, far apart sequels. But this movie, just sucked so much. And I don't really know much about it. I forgot who the girl's supposed to be in this one. I think her cousin or something, but I don't know, it was boring, stupid, nothing interesting, forgettable. It just sucked. I don't really know much about it, but I've seen it a few times, but I remember not liking it. Next one is Scary Movie 3 and 4. These are two sequels that did absolutely just flat out suck so much. I like the first Scary Movie. It was so funny, and it was a good spoof on Scream, and I don't know, I had fun with it. Scream 2, a lot of people did not like that one. Scream 2 was a little more grosser than the first one. It's most of the same actors are in it, and stuff, but some people say it's the worst one, but I highly disagree with that. The first two Scary Movies were good, but when they did Scream 3, everything changed. Everything went downhill from there. First of all, they changed directors. some guy named, I forgot his first name, Zuckerman or whatever. He started directing the movies, and they became PG-13 stupid teeny bopper crap, things. And I despise the last two sequels because no Sean and Marlon Wayans. I mean, they made the first two movies. Come on. Oh, and none of the original actors are in it except for Anna Faris, who plays Cindy, and Regina Hall, who plays Brenda. Those are the only two original actors in it. But everyone else is new, and and the humor is definitely not the same as the first two. The first two were a little kind of nasty, the humor, but it was funny humor, stuff like that. But this is just PG-13 slapstick humor, stupid stuff. Like the type of dumb humor, like running into a tree or like getting hit by a car and stuff like that stuff. And, it's just not. It's just I don't know. I totally don't like them. And 4 is even worse when they came out. I saw 4 and I turned it off halfway through because I found it to be stupid. It was just stupid. And the movies they're spoofing aren't that good either. Like the it's I don't know. There's nowhere near as good as the first two. Nowhere near. And I really despise them. And they're not funny either. The first two were funny. These were not funny. I didn't laugh one bit at these two movies. But anyway, the next one is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I saw this on TV. I was like, how many more sequels are going to make to Jim Carrey movies? I mean, it's completely ridiculous. I don't know who the kid is supposed to be, but it's supposed to be his son or something, I guess. I'm not a fan of Jim Carrey movies, but, I really think the originals are better than these stupid sequels. I mean, there's no need for any sequel to Jim Carrey movies because I'm pretty sure they're good movies, but this is just pathetic. So I think this went straight to DVD, if I'm not right, or was it made for TV? I forgot, but yeah, I completely forgot. It's this one, but it's still a crappy movie. I looked at it for a few seconds. I was like, if they make another sequel to a Jim Carrey movie, I don't know what to say, but yeah, it's a crap movie. Next is Grease 2. Ugh. I barely remember this one, to be honest, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one. Grease, the first Grease is a classic. I love the first Grease, but Grease 2 was just pathetic. No Olivia and John, no John Travolta. We got Max Caulfield and Michelle Pfeiffer. Blech. Definitely not as memorable. It's forgettable. It was boring. Songs were boring. Actors had no chemistry. Bad acting. It's just, it's just like leave the classic originals alone. You stop making bad sequels to them. But I really never really watched this one a lot. I think I've seen it like once or twice, or maybe 3 times tops. But that's just about how many times I've seen it, and it's definitely not a good movie. Definitely not a good movie. And the next one I have is next Friday and Friday after the next. I did not like these two movies. They weren't as funny as the first Friday. First Friday is a classic. I love the first Friday, but these two were just cash-ins on them, and definitely nowhere near as good. They weren't funny. The plot-wise, no good plot. And, no Chris Tucker. I mean, he made the first movie. Come on, but they were just cash-ins and definitely nowhere near as good. At least they got Ice Cube back, but you can't have a Friday without Chris Tucker. I mean, he made the first movie. But yeah, I definitely did not like these movies, and hope they don't make another sequel. But that's all the time I have. Wait for part 5, which will be coming soon.